Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing well. So before we start, I'm just going to review informed consent with you really quick. This is the form
Okay.
signed before we started the session. Okay, cool. So the first thing says that you're consenting to be recorded, that you understand that this is a confidential conversation, that we're using Zoom in this instance for the recording, and then also that the school can use this recording in like educational standpoint.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So what would you like to talk about today?
Um, Probably just like my job. I'm burnt out and like self-care is just like not my strong suit.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about what you do for work.
So I am a manager of like a small little like restaurant, and it's just like really overwhelming because so many people don't want to work, and then I have to find people to cover their shifts. Sometimes I have to cover their shifts.
Hmm.
Meanwhile, do like all like the manager work at the same time, and doing that and trying to balance school is like really hard.
Yeah, it sounds like a lot.
Yeah.
How long have you worked there?
Probably about like 5 years.
Okay. And do you feel like your like self-care has always struggled or has it gotten worse recently or
It's like in waves. Right now it's like not great.
yeah. Okay. And prior, like what are some things you used to do for like fun or to take care of yourself?
I like to read. Um,
Okay.
and I like to take my cat to the park with my best friend. She also has a cat, and we like have little leashes for them. So like we do that.
Oh, fun.
Yeah, but I like that's really all, I guess. And
Okay.
read.
What's your cat's name?
Vanilla.
Vanilla. That's an awesome name. Okay.
Thanks.
That's cool. All right. Well, yeah, I mean, we can definitely chat throughout these sessions. Like working on self-care sounds like seems to be of your utmost importance. Um, Especially when you are working in the food industry, I can imagine that's really stressful, and a little bit unpredictable at times.
Yeah, it's really, yeah.
Yeah, have you
Yeah.
always worked like in the food industry in some sort of way?
Um, like kind of. I've done like customer service jobs, but
Okay.
this is like my first like food service job, and I guess
Oh,
like
wow.
I was there for so long then that they made me like a manager. So
Well, that has
just
to
gonna
be,
figure it
like,
out.
yeah, that's awesome. And you said you're in school as well?
Yeah,
Cool. What are you studying?
psychology.
Fun. What do you want to do with that?
Yeah. I'm not too sure. I think that I want to be a therapist, but
Okay.
trying to decide still.
Yeah, awesome. We have to decide now. So yeah, I mean, I definitely would love to brainstorm with you some ideas for self-care and hear a
Okay.
little bit more like what you used to like to do growing up, what you liked to do, before you got a job and started school and all that stuff happen and see if we can't brainstorm some more things for you. And then also it sounds like maybe some time management might be helpful. I know in my own life, when I was doing school and working and doing all of that, I had to really intentionally set time for self-care to make it a priority.
Yeah,
Yeah,
which is hard.
so hard. So hard. And
Yeah.
sometimes it's the first thing to go. Uh,
Yeah, and then I'm just like so anxious. So, yeah.
yeah, I bet. Think back like when you were younger, do you remember like what you used to like to do, or did you always have like a cat, or what was kind of that like?
Um, I definitely like I have a sister,
Okay.
so I like we kind of grew up together, and like we would spend a lot of time outside. Like outside is very grounding for me. I
Yeah,
used to like that. Um, just like go for walks, played sports, just like anything outside. I liked being outside.
that's awesome. Did you play sports in school and everything in high school?
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. And then so it sounds like nature like is grounding for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and being outside. I love being outside. I also find that to be super calming. I know sometimes I would like take my schoolwork, my computer outside and sit outside and do it. And even
Mhm.
that in itself could be like a bit of a grounding tool for me. Yeah,
Yeah, I like doing that. It's just really, really hot right now. I'm waiting for this like heat wave to go away.
that's totally fair. And tell me how, like, what is your schedule like your work schedule with your school schedule and everything?
I work on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday,
Okay.
Friday, and then I
Okay.
usually school like the opposite days. My brain is not mathing.
That's okay. So you're
And
doing
then I
school
usually,
every day of the week.
yeah, I usually do school like after work and then on the weekends.
Yeah, like catch up on schoolwork.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Yeah.
how do you do in school? Do you get like good grades or?
Yeah. I get like A's and B's usually.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah.
Rad. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really good. It sounds like are you working so much to help pay for school?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Sometimes I get called in too. And like I have to because I'm the manager.
Okay. Are you allowed to say no in those instances or?
I mean, it depends. It depends on the, so there's two of us, like two
Okay.
managers. So we try and you know, split duties and like stuff like that, but it's hard.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
always feel bad saying no because like
Mm, okay. Where do you think that stems from?
I'm not sure. I think that like I don't know. I don't like to like disappoint people. So
Yeah. What do you think like would happen if you were to say like, no, I'm taking this day for me?
um I don't know. I feel like everything would go to
So
pieces.
that just
Like
like bring up
it would
some
implode.
comfort real quick. Yeah.
Yeah, everything would implode, I
Okay.
feel.
Would it?
I mean, probably not, but it feels like it would.
Okay. Do you find that saying no like carries over to like your friendships or like school or like even like group projects I tend to think of? Like, is it just a work thing or
Yeah.
does it kind of carry over?
It kind of carries over into
Okay.
a lot of things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's
Yeah,
always
I just
a good
want
way.
yeah, I don't know. I just want to like, I don't know, just not let people down, I guess.
Okay. That makes sense to me.
Yeah.
It sounds like you are struggling with a few things, the time management piece, saying no, sticking to a schedule, um,
Yeah.
and I'm wondering what it would be like if you had a work schedule and you stuck to it for a little bit, like a week or two, just as like an experiment.
Yeah. That would be cool. I could probably do that. I
Yeah,
don't
I mean,
know. Yeah.
right. I think it takes a lot of like little um pieces of evidence to like show ourselves and really tell our body like nothing bad is gonna happen when we do the hard,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
you like even thinking about saying no, like you could see the visceral reaction in your body.
Yeah.
What did that feel like for you in there?
Um, kind of like just like anxious. Like
Okay. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, something to think about, right? Like we don't need to implement this right now today, but definitely
Okay.
something to consider as a way to help create a little bit more free time in your schedule for those self-care activities. The being outside, the reading. Are you reading anything right now or
Not right now. I need to find something good. I have that app, that good reads
okay.
thing.
Yeah.
So I have like a list of things I want to get to.
Okay. Do you like to read new books or do you tend to like reread your old stuff?
Both.
Okay. Yeah. I'm a
Yeah.
sucker for like Harry Potter. I've reread it like 10 times.
Yeah, I like for some weird reason I really want to reread The Picture of Dorian Gray. Don't know
Okay.
why. I
Never
just
heard of
feel like
it.
I feel like that would be a good reread. They made
What's
us
that
read it like
about?
back in high school. It's about like this, I'm pretty sure it's about like this cursed painting of this person they have in like this tower.
Okay.
I kind of forget completely. I could be wrong. So
Sounds
I
like
want to
a
read.
good reread.
Yeah.
Okay. That's rad. What like practices do you have in place right now to help you with like time management, making sure you're turning in your assignments on time?
So I usually do as soon as I get home from work,
Mhm.
because I usually am there like during the morning and afternoon, and then the other girl is like the late shifts. So
Okay,
do I usually do school when I get home and work on it.
nice.
Yeah.
Do you
And
find
then whatever.
you, like ever forget to turn in assignments, or are you usually pretty good about it?
Not really. I'm pretty good at turning them in. It's just like the stress of it all.
Do you tend to wait to the last minute?
Sometimes, yeah, I would say I'm a
Late.
procrastinator.
Yeah, doing them when they're like due the same day.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you find like that really that works for some people and they like perform very well like that and others not so much? Where do you think you fall in there?
Um, it makes me do it when I like know that I literally don't have any other like option but to do it. Like I'll get
Yeah.
it done.
Yeah.
It's usually good, but like I think they could be better,
Okay.
probably.
That makes
Yeah.
sense to me. We have about like 5 minutes left, so I just want to see like what else you want to touch on today. And then we can kind of set up some goals for the week going into
Yeah.
the session. Is there anything else that you haven't like talked about that you feel like you need to get out before the end of this session?
Probably like not really. Usually things just like come to me. But I definitely want to like have coping skills to work on for like the
Okay.
anxiety stuff.
Yeah. Tell me, do you have any skills that you use now that work or don't work?
Um, usually read.
Okay. Is
I have
that more of
work.
like a way to distract you from all of your problems, or does that help you just like sit with them?
I think it depends
Okay. That's fair.
on the situation.
Okay.
Um, I also vape. That's probably not like the greatest thing.
Is that something you want to stop, or are you okay with it right now?
I just don't feel like I can stop doing that right now.
Totally.
And then I also like to like write and journal.
Mhm.
So
Okay. That's really cool. I
yeah.
wonder what it would be like if maybe this week you could work on finding some time to just jot down as it comes up when you're feeling those kind of like times of um like being stretched too thin or like that like anxiety feeling to kind of
Okay.
start identifying like what um where in your week do we maybe need to implement some more self-care coping skills? Does it come at the beginning of the week? Does it come at the end of the week? um
Okay.
does that make sense?
Yeah, no, it does. It definitely
Yeah,
does.
kind of start seeing like where is the yeah, like the time to start doing that.
Okay.
Okay. And then you have my email, you have all of my contact information if you need anything throughout the week. Uh,
Okay.
you can reach me there as well. And then I think maybe next week we can jump into exploring let's like kind of look at for those trends and see like where we need to start implementing more care. Um
Okay.
and then tell me like what is like a few things you can do this week to like start maybe reintroducing that self-care.
Um, Probably rest when I need to take a rest
Okay.
because I'm just like go, go, go.
Yeah, I feel that. Okay.
Yeah.
Two more.
I could take a walk.
Okay. Do you ever do like books on tape while you're walking?
No, I like the hard
Okay,
copies.
that's fair. I do too.
I like
New
to
books
have a
smell.
book.
Yeah,
So I could take a walk. And I guess like play with my cat.
cool. Okay. Well, I'm gonna check in with you next week on those things first thing so we can kind of see how they went. Don't forget to
Okay.
do them. And
Okay.
uh cool. We'll go from there, okay?
Thank you.
All right, it was cool. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.